path for walking toward the spa. Main entry, so if you're a guest at the hotel, or you're an owner of the hotel, or traditional condominium, you would enter the spa either this way, or there's another private section for condominiums. But please come on in. Hello. Hi. How are you today? How are you? Great.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
All right.
We have our gift shop here at the spa.
Okay.
This is our spa check-in area. So for any services that you have scheduled, good, come. We'll take a tour of our health club.
Okay.
Let's go to the pool area. So we're now facing north, so you're getting views of both east and southeast of the river and north of our city. So we're continuing wrapping around to the west. We have actually passed the spa area where we have 11 spa treatment rooms. Of course, that's a very private area, and we respect our guests who are now using it since January 30th. And we have both men and women's locker rooms that have sauna and steam areas.
Okay.
And this is open to both residents of the condominium tower as well as the hotel.
Okay.
And so again, what's so wonderful about that is that most condominium buildings do not carry any type of amenities of this level.
Okay.
But because we have the wonderful hotel here, the size and scale of everything you'll see is just phenomenal. I mean, here we have the workout room, and you can see the vast array of equipment. It's state-of-the-art.
Plus the fact that because it is a hotel, if you would like a personal trainer or to schedule classes, you can do so.
Okay.
So
Right,
we
there's
do have
studios.
Personal trainers. We have a studio for spinning classes, for yoga and Pilates as well.
Okay. Now, are these going to be things that are all covered, say, in your assessments, or are they going to be additional charges upon that for
They're
residents?
they're all included
Okay.
in your monthly cost.
Okay.
So again, this wraps around the southwest and you're walking toward the east.
Yeah.
So you have fabulous
I guess
views.
this is due south.
Spectacular. And
Southwest, spectacular views here as you're working out.
And of course, you've probably seen in many condominium buildings in Chicago, the workout room is usually reserved for some, small space that they couldn't find anything else to do
Right.
with, and they cram in a
Right.
couple of pieces of equipment. And as you can see here, the size and scale and state-of-the-art technology that's incorporated into this equipment, and that it fully scales all of the lovely views of the building. It really is wonderful. We've seen, right now it's middle of the day, so we're not having as many people work out, but before work and after work hours, you'll see that it's quite busy here.
Okay.
But still very spacious. And then we've got studios over here for Pilates or private trainings, like Leah was saying.
Okay.
You can book time with a nutritionist, with a personal instructor for weight training, things like that. And then, of course, another thing that a lot of our guests love is the swimming pool.
Right.
So we're going to show you
Let's
that.
go see that.
It's nice to be able to swim in the Chicago winters.
That's right.
In the indoor swimming pool.
Just follow me, just around the corner. Where we have a 75 by 24-foot indoor swimming pool.
You can have lunch or breakfast here after a swim. And of course, again, it takes advantage of the wonderful east views.
I don't know if you
All right.
walking in and walking. There's some very private areas here.
And what's really fun about this space too is that people just don't expect to capture these views on the lower floors.
Right.
They're just surprised and really impressed when they come up here. And now you can see where
lots of work going on right down here.
Isn't it amazing?
Yeah.
So this is where the 1.2 acre park is going to be over 3 different levels, as well as the commercial space or retail space down below. And the other really interesting thing about this project is that all of this is going on as well as the building being topped off.
Right.
And yet you don't feel it while you're in here enjoying the hotel suites, the residential condominiums, or any of the amenities. So that's been a major accomplishment too from a construction aspect.
Right.
You don't typically have occupancy in a building while it's still under construction.
And then when can we expect some of this to wrap up?
Leah, is that going to be?
Most of this should be finished next summer.
Okay.
We'll have all the staging area will be completed, all construction should be finished on the retail area, and we'll have beautiful lakefront seating here
Okay.
on our 1.2 acres of riverfront park.
And will this all be accessible from, do you have to go through the building to get to this sort of stuff? Or
No.
this is all going to be accessible from the Riverwalk and people who want to, obviously since you have shops down here, but...
Correct. That the park and the shops will be able to be enjoyed by all.
Okay.
And there will be 2 entry locations. One, you can enter here through the Wrigley Building walkway,
Mhm.
and there will be a staircase and/or an elevator.
Okay.
There will be another one on the Wabash side.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
So we're now entering into our 16 restaurant. And we also want to talk about that.
So we have also a small bar up here off
Okay.
of 16 where guests can, again, grab a cocktail before dinner. This has also become a very popular place for breakfast for business.
Okay.
People meeting for breakfast or lunch because there's a lot of private areas to have conversations and meetings, which is great.
I know that that Donald Trump during the event a week or two ago had joked about the sort of the exclusivity of the restaurant and talking about how difficult it can be to get into.
That's
if,
right.
If you live here, is it pretty much open to you when
You
you're
have
here?
a VIP status when
Okay.
you live here. So
All right.
when you call down to the concierge and you want to book a reservation in the hotel, I mean that has been a wonderful thing is that the restaurant has been booked. In fact,
Right.
I think he was saying there's a 3-month wait.
Right.
But of course, guests and residents receive priority status, and
Okay.
so we always do our best to accommodate them. This is the terrace here, which you can see is
Right.
quite spectacular and quite large. It will be able to host events as well as outdoor dining. And this is not like anything we've seen in the city of Chicago to date. As you can see, we've got world-class views. We've got the Wrigley, Tribune, river, lake. I mean, it's really a special view. So we're excited about when that will open, which of course is going to be a few months down the road once the scaffolding comes off the building.
Okay.
And so right over this way is the dining room area. And we should also mention too for the residences that the chef is available to be booked and cook for private parties
Okay.
in the residential portion. So if someone wants to entertain privately in their home, they can have 5-star quality. So you've got your red wine on the left and your white wines on the right. And you can see the soaring ceilings and beautiful chandelier. And this is open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Okay.